Okay, ladies and gentlemen from Max International, welcome once again to our online training. Today is the 4th of June 2020, and my name is Wapmaster Williams Chima, and I'm very honored to have you all here with us on our online training. And I'm very privileged to have been invited by my dear brother in Nigeria. He's a very honest and credible person that I have grown to admire in our Max International business. He is a very big person, okay? He has seen and done a lot of businesses, failed in some of them, succeeded in a lot of them. In network marketing, he has actually been in this industry for more than 17 years. But then he joined Max International about 7 months ago. He has transformed a lot of people's lives. He has transformed his own life, his team members' life. He continues to learn. He reached out to me, connected with me, and he wanted to us to make this training happen. So I admire him, and I decided to let us do it. So this collaboration is possible because of his efforts. So guys, I know we have most of his team members on the call. Wow, we have most of his team members on the call, and I'm very honored. So I salute you, Emmanuel. Okay, I'll be inviting him on board very soon. So Emmanuel, maybe you want to share a few things with your team members since you are basically the one who came up with this whole idea for us to do this training today. You came up with
Thank you.
so when you say
Thank you very much.
thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. A wonderful, young, dynamic diamond going crown very soon. To everyone from my team, our second team, I want to say today is going to be one of the memorable day in our business, in Max International business. And it's my honor to have, in a short notice, this wonderful gentleman who admire his story. He's known as alias Wapmaster. In real names, Mr. Williams Jima, and he's someone who, permit me to say this, he had been very successful on land. He had enjoyed lifestyle underwater. He had enjoyed amazing lifestyle on the air. I mean, this is a very wonderful thing. The first day I saw his story, Mark's story, it got me excited and determined that if these young people can do it, everybody can do it better. So thank you so much for building a business so solid. And I know tonight is going to be a very wonderful night. The floor is over to you, and let's keep rolling into this presentation.
All right, all right. So Emmanuel, thank you so much. I'm very honored. So today's topic, we are talking about avoidable mistakes in our Max International business. So there are a lot of mistakes that some of us make. Actually, this is my 5th year at Max International. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've made a lot of money. I have done so many things, and I'm very grateful to God that aside all the mistakes that I made, I was able to get to diamond. So getting to diamond wasn't because I didn't make any mistake. I made so many mistakes in the beginning of my business, during my business, in the middle. This is actually my 5th year at Max, and I've gathered a lot of experience. One of them is learning from my mistakes, teaching people not to do it. And one of the things that I realized is that if you learn from people's mistakes, that is the perfect thing. You need to always learn from people's mistakes. That is what you do to yourself. You do yourself good service of you not repeating the same mistake. You succeed quickly. Also, learning from your own mistakes is deadly. It can waste your time in a business. It can cost you a lot of money. It can cost you a lot of business partners and then prospects. So today I am here to share with you all some of the mistakes I did and then how we can all avoid them. So that is why our topic today is avoidable mistakes. Okay, I know we have some of the people watching this video. Some of them are associates, some are bronzes like yourself, Emmanuel Rubinson. Some are also senior associates, and then some are silvers. Some are also going to watch this replay on YouTube as a recording. So I'm very honored to have you all. Now, what are some of when someone says Mistakes. What is mistake? What is a mistake? Mistake, it's something that you did that wasn't right. That in our mentality, that is what we think that it is. Okay, so if you come from a background like mine, if you come from where I come from, when you are growing up, you are told not to make mistakes in life. You are told to do everything perfect. But what happens? Sometimes we make mistakes and we feel so bad about it. We allow it to affect our system and the way we think. So our mindset it has been corrupted because we are judged by the mistakes that we make. But as we grow up, from the books we read, from the trainings and mentorship we get from successful people, committing a mistake is actually fine so that you learn from it and you know what actually doesn't work. Now, knowing what doesn't work will help you to know what works by learning from it and doing and trying and trying and trying. So failing in a lot of things is fine. Making mistakes in your business along the way, it's okay. I wasn't born with network marketing in my veins, okay? And I'm very sure, Emmanuel, too, you were not born with network marketing in your veins, even though you have been in network marketing as an industry personnel for about 17 years now. And after building Max International, you got to bronze associate on your third month and you decided to go full time with Max International. And I really admire that. I like the vim, I like the power, the fact that you were working, you were a very, very busy person working with, like with your, as a marketing manager with your company. It was a digital marketing company or something like that. You were manager for more than 16 countries, but you were able to pull things through, take care of your family members, and also add Max International to it. And then after 3 months, you were able to become a bronze associate, and you've been able to help someone in your team also to get bronze. So in the long run, you made mistakes. 17 years, I can assure you, and you can attest to the fact that you didn't get everything right. You made some mistakes, some companies ran with your money, but you had love for network marketing. So you kept trying till you couldn't find a better one. Then you decided to be the sales manager and the digital marketing manager for your other company. So you found Max International to be having the best product, the best compensation plan. So mistakes are bound to be made. We are not perfect people unless you are God. I don't know. You are bound to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, whether you're a crown diamond, everybody, bronze, silver, bronze, everybody makes mistakes. Now, I've categorized these things in three. Okay, so we have avoidable mistakes, we have common mistakes, and we have deadly mistakes. And I'm going to show you all those things. So, common mistakes, what are some of these common mistakes? Common mistakes are things that we can commit easily. It's fine, it's okay to do those things. It's very okay. Like making a mistake, like what are some of the common mistakes? Um, 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 some common mistake would be like you are not calling your prospects. You are typing, you are only texting your prospect and not calling them. All those things are common mistakes that some of us make because we sometimes we feel so tired or lazy, we are not able to call our prospect, and then we type and then we text them. So many common mistakes. Some are avoidable. Some of the common mistakes are avoidable. It means that you can actually avoid them. Some of them, they are not in your control. It happens. It happens. As humans are, we are not perfect people. Okay, many of us make mistakes. But then, if you come from a background like I come from, you don't have to put your back on the ground. If you come from my background, you don't have to put your back on the ground. When you make mistakes, you get up, you learn from it, and then you move forward. That is what champions do. So common mistakes, avoidable mistakes, and deadly mistakes. Deadly mistakes are mistakes that can make you quit your business, okay, or mistakes that can kill your business. Deadly, it means it's deadly to your business. I hope we all get that. Deadly mistakes, it means it's deadly to your business. Deadly. Do we get that? Do we get that? I hope you are getting a lot of value from what I'm saying. So what are some of the common mistakes? Common mistakes. First common mistake is people who join Max International with a mentality of having a quick get rich quick scheme mentality. They are thinking that the business is going to be all juicy and rosy every single time. It's not going to be like that. That's a common mistake. Common mistake many people make because they join Max International. They've seen that someone is bronze, someone is silver, someone is gold. There's someone who has hit crown diamond. So they are thinking that, oh, it's going to be a get rich quick scheme. So they join with a mentality of get $1 million tomorrow, get $2 million tomorrow. So all those things are common mistakes. Some people, it's in the mind. Okay, so it's a mistake that some of us make. Now, what are some of the other common mistakes? Quitting your job too soon. So I'm going to mention all the mistakes and I'll let you guys know which one is very deadly. Quitting your job too soon after you have started a network marketing business. See, network marketing is an industry whereby people's annual salary can be paid in a month. You see someone join network marketing, boom, in a space of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year. You've seen the person living a lavish lifestyle. The person has bought a car, maybe one of your dream cars. The person is driving this, but what you have not seen is the work that was done before or during the time that the person was about to hit that big rank. The person has done all that work. Some of us are not privileged to that information. We don't know what went on. So we assume that when we also join Max International, boom, we need to hit $1 million. We need to be getting 1 million naira. It has to come. Those monies have to come quickly. But that's not how life is. So when we join Max International, boom, we say, okay, so I've seen some business going to change my life. So I have a job that is paying me 25,000 naira. Let me just leave this job. See, there are a lot of things that you have to consider when you want to quit your job. So for people who join Max and they come to me for advice that they want to quit their job, so many things. I go in through a long criteria. What job are you doing? How long did it take you to get to that job? What is the salary? What qualification got you there? What qualification have you attained? What are some of the skills you have to get you there in this Max International business? So some of us, we joined Max International and we didn't have any skill. I was a very shy person, okay? Very, very shy person. I didn't know how to do presentations. I was not a public speaker. I didn't do like I was very introvert. So when I joined Max International, some people I joined like that. Okay. Some people join Max International. They have already paid their dues in life. They are brilliant speakers. They dress well. They were already doing slides. They were doing presentations. They know how to talk and articulate their thoughts. They know how to add vocabulary together. So they have already paid their dues in life. And when they come to Max, they're doing amazing things. Sometimes it can scare you when you join Max and like, hey, Charlie, if to be able to do this, I must quit my job because this my mentor or this my upline has quit his job. So then we also quickly quit our job immediately without thinking about it. We need to do a critical analysis or a critical thinking before we do some of these things. First of all, if you are doing a job that pays you, let's say 50,000 naira every single month, and you have just joined Max International and you are not being paid 50,000 naira, I don't advise that you leave your job yet. It is not time. It is not time. Maybe it is not a job, it's a contract. Then you can add the business to it and do it. Okay, I highly advise that people should always add Max International to their business or their job, unless the job is so stressing and squeezing your neck so much that you can't breathe. Then that's a different issue. Okay, if it's choking you, then you can't breathe, everywhere hurts, then it means that you can actually do something about it when you know your potential, because this is a decision that you have to do or take with your team leader. Because some people, we have to actually, let's say another scenario, let's say someone has completed NYSC, okay, and he doesn't have a job now, and he has seen Max International as a business, so he wants to do it full time. Well, that's because he didn't have a job. If you complete NYS, you don't have a job coming to you. Some of us spend 4 years in school to acquire a certificate that doesn't guarantee a job. When we get that, and you have seen Max International, you want to do it full time or part time, it is good. Depends on what you have. So I advise that if the person has gone to school for a long time and he has acquired some skills that can get him a good job that can pay well, that is not stressful, and a job that he can add Max International to it, I assess this person's passion. I assess this person, how he has been in the business, doing the business part-time, how has he treated it. Some of us, we add the Max International to our job and we are doing it part-time, and we are like, hey, if I do this business, I'm not serious because I'm doing Max International part-time, so let me just convert it to full-time business. Then you just go and quit your job. How were you treating Max when you were doing it part-time? You were not doing any other better way. Then you go and quit your job and you think that miraculously things will happen. It's a very big mistake some people make, okay? The other mistake some people also make is that we know, Everybody, we know everybody in the business, we know everything in the business, but we don't know how to do it. Or some people even know how to do the action. They know how to do everything in the business, but they don't put in the work. No action. No action. No action. They know all their diamonds. They know all their crown diamonds. They mention them. They know where they are stay. They know all the diamonds, their friends, their girlfriends, their wives. They know the names of the diamonds' children. They know all the ambassadors. They know how all the countries Max has opened. They are on all they know everybody. That's my point. Okay, but they are not putting in action to get the results they want. That's another mistake. A mistake that you can actually avoid. How do you avoid it? By knowing little of what doesn't matter and knowing more of what matters. Knowing more of what matters in the business. Building your list. You need to understand how to build your list properly. Build your list is a very important asset, because if the business is important to you, you invest in it. Invest in buying a book. So this is my prospect list. Okay, I have a lot of books. Some are to-do lists, some are prospect lists, some are books that when I'm walking around or I'm driving around, I get ideas, then I pack and write. All those things, you need to invest in books like that. It doesn't cost much. I'm very sure you can get a book like this for 1,000 naira. I'm quite sure. Okay, you can, or even lesser. If it is important to you, if you have a man or a dad or a business person in your family who has a shop, you always notice that they have a book at their shop. Why do they have a book? Because they are treating it as a business. They write names of debtors, people who are owing them, people who have to bring empty Coca-Cola bottles, people who have to bring 1,000 naira. Mrs. Chioma has to bring 500 naira. All those things, they track it. Big mistake. Some of us will not know all these things. We will not do it. We don't know how to invite properly. We are just in the business, but we know everything. We know everybody, but we don't know what will bring us the result. That is also another mistake. Now, the other mistake is also quitting Max very soon. I'll come to that later. Quitting Max very soon. Now, the other mistake is also avoidable mistakes. Is not being focused. Not being focused. You join Max International. If you are focused in the business, you not be looking elsewhere. Some of us, we have only one foot in the business, another foot looking elsewhere in another company, looking at what they have. And then they are going to shine a penny in your face, and you're going to see that they have the other company has a compensation plan that is very juicy. As you watch the compensation plan like this, someone sends you the compensation plan, you are watching the compensation plan, then you will see naira falling, dollars falling from the compensation plan. What you don't know is it's actually a compensation plan that will pay you on the paper, but not in your bank account. Focus on where you are. Max International has proven that we have a genuine way that can pay. We have created millionaires in your country, Nigeria. We have a lot of diamonds, a lot of double diamonds, close to 30 diamonds in total in Nigeria, or even more if I'm miscounting. Okay, total Africa, we have more than 50 diamonds and above. It is proven. People who have bought cars, people who are 25 years old, 20 years old, who are building a business, changing their lives in terms of the product and the business. It is proven. You don't need to focus elsewhere. Having your mind on another thing, having your mind looking at another company to see what product they have, how it's changing people, looking at things. There is a proverb in Ashanti, okay, so the tribe I come from in Ghana. We say it in Tree. I don't know if you understand. It means that if you continue to look under the eye of a dead person, you will see a ghost. It's funny. What it basically means in terms of our business, if you look into things, what are you looking for? Eventually you're going to find what you were looking for if you keep looking into something. And many people have done this and they have lost their time in our Max International business. They have killed their business because of what they did. So I highly advise that we will not make such a very big mistake. Okay. The other thing is not coachable. Not coachable. Not coachable. So being coachable in a business is availing yourself, being available for trainings like this, coming online. Because some of us, let's say you went to school, you are now a professor, you know everything, you know book, you know things. When you are walking around, knowledge will be falling down because you know too much. Yes, we understand. We know that some of these things are real. You know everything. But what you don't know is Max International. Max International is different. You need to be coachable. Whether your upline is 1 day old than you, or even 1 hour, you join at the same time with your upline. Okay, you need to learn something from them. Unless the person is trying to downplay, or maybe the person is not helping you or dragging you to another company. But then again, you need to be coachable. There are a lot of people you can learn from. Okay, so Emmanuel is also learning from me. Many other people are also learning from him. You don't have to know someone before you learn from them. It's very, very important. So you need to be coachable. You need to be coachable. You can be a professor, but your upline can be a market woman. You need to be coachable. She might help you. Maybe if she doesn't know, maybe you are a super brilliant person. Your mother, your upline doesn't know all the things, but they can help what is in your head. They can help you put those things into practice, and it can help you. So, do you understand? So it's very, very important. Now, let's go to some of the most avoidable mistakes. One thing is not taking the product. This is a mistake that you can avoid. Why do I think it's a mistake? Because if you don't take the product of Max International, you don't know what you are selling. You don't know what valuable thing that you are helping people with. Okay, let's say you are promoting Nigeria Jollof. You have a company that you are promoting Nigeria Jollof for them. You're telling the people, Nigeria Jollof is nice, eat it. And you yourself, you're not eating it. So people will see you and you're looking chaotic and emaciated. What brand are you representing? What brand are you representing? You need to be a product of the product. Use the product. You can't be preaching good news and you're looking like nightmare. For God's sake, let's all use the product. It's a very big mistake not to use the product, because if you don't use the product, you lack belief. You lack belief in what you are giving. So if someone comes to you, they can easily kill your belief in the business because you are not using the product. You are selling a product to someone, or you are recommending it to someone's mother, and they are going to say, oh, this product, I don't think it works. So then you say, I don't know. I don't know if the product works. See, Emmanuel is taking his product right now. I don't know if, because you've not taken it before. Someone will be in the business for a year and he has not even seen how Cellgivity capsule looks like. Then you will say, how does it even look like? So you've been selling, son. You don't even care about your own self. How can you be so selfish about your body? Your body is the only place you have to live in. And our product is proven that it can help you boost your immune system, reverse aging. So that is why we call it anti-aging, cleaning your body from all the antioxidants that are going to cause the free radicals to have oxidative stress in your body. So that is the importance of what our products do. So you need to take it so that you look healthy. You look healthy so that when you are at work or you are doing something, you'll be very energetic, and that will promote what you are doing. So remember the principle or the analogy I used with the Nigerian jollof. You can't be preaching Nigerian jollof when you're not taking it. You can't tell people to go and do this when you are not doing it. All right. It's very, very important for us all to use our product. Now, the other mistake some of us commit is not treating Max International as a business. Not treating Max International as a business. We treat it like a hobby. For like, excuse me to say, some of us treat it like 39,000 naira business. Yeah, we treat, yes, of course. I know you might have started a business with 39,000 naira or 200,000 or maybe 400,000 naira to get started as premium pack. But then if you don't treat it as a multi-million dollar business, you are going to have less vim for the business. If you treat a business like you went for a loan to get started, you treat it with all seriousness. You wake up thinking about it. You begin when you are swimming or sleeping, even in your sleep, or when you are bathing, you'll be having ideas on how you can make money in the business, or how you can make your dream come true in our Max International business. So you need to treat it as a business. You need to treat it as you went to borrow 1 million naira from a bank to get started. So you quickly come up with ideas on how to get your turnover, how to make enrollment, how to build your business to prime 1, prime 2, bronze, all those things. It's very, very important that we do that. The other mistake that you can avoid is many people prejudge. So you can avoid it by talking to everybody you know. Anybody that comes into your mind, you need to speak to them. Don't prejudge it. This has happened to me. One of my friends, I never thought that he would sign up, but I didn't believe that he would do the business. Many people, it has happened to them because before they realize that their friends are at the office now and they are hitting bronze. This actually happened, okay? So there's this guy called Kwesi. It was on our WhatsApp page. Then there was one day that he saw that Wapmaster added mom. You see, when someone asks another person, you see the number and all those things. He said, which mom is this? Then he asked on the WhatsApp page, Mom, is that you? Then the mother also saw Kwesi's typing and said, hey, Kwesi, is that you? Then they sent the text backstage. They were fighting on WhatsApp. They were throwing bombs and knives. Have you seen a WhatsApp fight before? It can be very deadly because the guy is in school, he is doing a Max International business, cool life, silent. He's not telling anybody. I don't know why he did that. He didn't tell his mother because maybe he prejudged that the mother will not find money to do, or the mother will not find time to do, or the mother will not be able to do the business. The guy prejudged it and the mother signed up. The mother became bronze. The guy was still a senior associate. Prejudging. You need to avoid this mistake. How do you avoid it? Talk to everyone. I'm not saying talk to everybody on earth. Talk to people you know. That is why you need to have the prospect book. Once you have the book and you are writing everything in it, you will not miss people. It's very important. So those who want to know how to build a list, I have done a training on how to build a list. You can ask Emmanuel. Hey, we have a similar colored book. You also have a green book. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. So you need to have that training. So you need to know how to build your list, invite and prospect. What to say when you are prospecting, how to invite. Okay, it's also very, very important. So the trainings are there, and Temples, Crown Diamond, Oshinobi, all those people have so many trainings, a lot of trainings that you can have access to all these things. Some are on YouTube, some are on Facebook, but the problem is some of us are not utilizing the resources that we have. It's very, very important. Now, the other mistake some of us make is also doing our auto-ship late. I know today is 4th of June. Some of us have still not done our auto-ship. It's funny. It's very funny because some people think that, oh, Wapmaster, this is auto-ship, yeah. So far as I'll do it before the month ends, it's not a problem. I know it's not a problem. You eventually do it, but there is a reason why you need to do it early. There's a reason why you need to do it early. Why do you have to do it early? Because if you are doing the auto ship late all the time, 30th of the month, 30th, you will still have 30 days to the next 30th. You always give yourself 30 or 31 days. But what if you start and kill the auto ship first day of the month or first week of the month, within the first 7 days? You still have the next 30 days. So eventually, the other benefit of doing your auto ship early will come to you. First, you will now be able to challenge yourself to go and do the things that will help you bring money. The things that, because if you don't do your auto ship early, anytime you do it last day and the month has already ended, so you'll not be able to do a lot of action before you do things to end. So every month you just be doing only auto ship, but only auto ship is not our job or what we do at Max International. Retail income is just small money, but the money comes when you are building a business and you get residual income. Okay, so you need to do auto ship very early. Then it sets you up for fire. It sets you up. You have product. You'll be calling customer or you'll be calling people to get them in the business. So you be focused on business building tools because you have showed commitment that you are active this month. And in your mind, you'll be very committed. Your mind will be set for business. The universe will also help you. Okay, God knows that you are active, so He also bring people in your path who would need the business or the product so that you can move your product to them and then you can also help them. The other mistake that you can also avoid, okay, is being desperate. Being desperate is not attractive. A desperate businessman is never an attractive person. Remember, people are not going to join you. They are going to join Max International. People are not going to join Max International. They are going to join you, the personality. People don't just see Max and join. They will join Max because of you. Why you are doing the business, your story, why you decided to do the business. That is why they are going to join. So if you are desperate, they will look at you and think that they have to also be desperate when they join the company. Desperate associate or desperate entrepreneur is like a dog that is looking at a bone with flesh. So a desperate dog is not attractive. So when you are prospecting or you're inviting or you're doing your business, don't be too desperate, calling someone and insulting them, calling people and scaring them. You can't you see that there's COVID-19? People are dying. You need to boost your immune system. That is not how you do it. You call your prospect and say, can't you see that people are losing their job? The economy is crashing. You need to do something about your situation or you die broke. That is not how you do it. You don't need to be confusing people. You don't need to be begging people. You don't need to be insulting people or scaring people. What we do is we inform and educate. We offer hope to people that there is a better way. We offer hope of good health. We offer hope of long life. We offer hope of prosperity. We offer hope of time freedom, and then an extra income opportunity for people who have options open to do our business. So don't go out scaring people, my guy. Don't go out scaring people. Don't go out being desperate. When you blink like this, people will see the dollar sign in your eye. You are saying, my guy, you need to join Mark. So then your eye is blinking. You are the one with a box of diamond. You are the one who is going to change your life with Max International Opportunity. A lot of people's lives are going to be transformed because you are here in this business. So don't be desperate. You have the box of diamond. Imagine this, okay? Imagine you have a box in your hand and it's full of diamonds because you are a Max associate. The diamonds in it, if you give some to someone, okay, and they accept it wholeheartedly, you have two more that will automatically duplicate in your box. So are you going to go around throwing your diamonds away, or you give it to people who want it so that when they accept it wholeheartedly, your diamonds will also double? Or you go out throwing your diamonds on people, forcing your diamond down the throat of someone to swallow. You're not going to do that. So it is you that has that precious thing. Don't go and throw it away on people who don't need it. We inform people of what we have and we educate them on how it can help them or how it can fit into their need. Because once you are prospecting someone, it means that you found their need. Their need can be, they need good health for themselves or people they know, or they need time freedom for themselves or people they know, or they need an extra income opportunity. So if they are open for an extra source of income, or they have options open for a part-time business, then you can invite them to see what we have, whether an online video or an online presentation on Zoom or on Facebook. Okay, so I invite them to it. So you don't have to be desperate. It is not attractive. The other mistake some of us make is that we react to everything. Reacting to everything. Very common mistake, but you can avoid it. Instead of reacting, adjust. Adjust. What do I mean by reacting? Now, let's say there's a shortage or let's say there's COVID-19. So Max International has closed some of the offices, or the staff, Max is running a skeletal system. So instead of 10 staff or 50 staff coming to work every single day, Max is saying we are going to work only 5 days in a week, and then 25 staff will be coming. Skeletal system, skeletal days. So that is how things are. Then you, instead of you adjusting to it, hey, why? Do they want our business to collapse? What are you saying? Max wants your business to collapse. That really, some people do that, and sometimes I get sad. What are you saying? That Max wants your business to? No, Max is the business, and they are trying so many. Do you know that this pandemic that has come? Okay, so many companies have collapsed. A lot of people have shut down their borders. I have friends in some other network marketing companies. Their company is not supplying them product again because the borders have closed. The company said it is expensive to send products by air. Max International keeps sending product by air. The company is making sure that we are still in business because this is the time people need our products so that they can stay healthy, so that they can survive in case they get the infected. People need to detox. So this is the time that we need to put in action, guys. This is the time. Don't panic. Don't be scared. Don't be reacting. Adjust. Adjust. You heard some negative thing that, oh, someone who quit Max 3 months ago or 3 years ago is now poaching people. Hey, then you are reacting to it. Hey, then he's going to steal all my team members. Oh, he's going to steal all my people. Oh, God. Oh. Adjust. Don't react. Adjust to it. What are you going to do about it? Inform your team leader and then find solution. Always be solution oriented, not problem oriented. Be solution oriented. If you hear anything bad news, send to upline. Good news, send to team members. Because at the end of the day, if you project negativity, what are you serving yourself? That is also another deadly mistake. Projecting negativity. It will serve you no good. It will serve you no good. So some of these mistakes that I have mentioned, those avoidable mistakes, some of them are very deadly, like projecting negativity. If let's say you project negativity that Max is running skeletal system, only 25 people instead of 50 people, because social distancing, only 25 people are working from the office. The ambassadors are not working. Half of the ambassadors are not working. Then you will be reacting to it and you'll be projecting negativity in your team. That Max is not serious. Why will you not let the ambassadors be working for us? Why is this happening? Why is there product shortage? But you don't also understand that the borders are closed and things have to be done for the product to be shipped. Do you understand? Some of these things we need to understand all those things. You need to be adjusting, not reacting. Adjust, not react. It's very important. One of the avoidable mistakes is some people don't learn the business. Some of us, we join and we don't learn the business. We think that, oh, we just, once we are in the business, things have to happen. It has to move. Action, action, action. Then we are doing things based on the knowledge we already had in the past or things that we've already done in the past. We are not putting in action now. That is also another mistake. So you are not learning the compensation plan. You don't understand the compensation plan. You don't understand what even the product is doing. You don't understand ATP. You don't understand MFuse. You don't understand 357 or the main product, CellGVT or Max 1 or GXL. You don't understand it. All you know is that they are drugs. They are not drugs. They are food supplements. They help your immune system to be boosted. When you get optimum level of glutathione, this miracle glutathione come and do a lot of action, cleanse your system, and then your body will be back to its normal state and perform in the optimal level. Some of us will not learn all these things. We don't know what even our products are doing. We don't know all those things. So we don't have belief in what we are doing. We don't have belief in the compensation plan. We don't know what to do to get paid. So we just auto ship, or maybe we are there, we just sign one person, we are thinking we get paid when we are not even active. All those things, we need to understand it. We need to understand that to be able to earn commission, you need to be an active associate to be able to earn commission. And you need to also do something that can warrant you commission. You don't just join. So there's this funny thing. You don't just join Max International and you get paid. This funny thing that happened some 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, one of the days I entered the Max office in Accra, Ghana here, and I saw some guy standing there. So he was saying he has some American accent. So it's like, so I've signed up. When am I gonna get paid? So he's saying that he has signed up. So when is he going to get paid? And I'm like, I also replied, say what? I also gave him an American accent. So it was interesting. I asked him, what does it mean? He said he has signed up. They said when he signs up, he'll get fast start. You see, he didn't understand who the fast start goes to. The fast start is rewarded to the person who has helped Max International get a business partner. And the person will get it because the person is active, not just because he enrolled you. So we need to understand all those things. So if you don't have knowledge about the compensation plan, I refer you to a compensation plan training done by any of your uplines. Get access to it, and it can so help you understand, to open your eye to the realities, open your eye to matching check, prime bonus, to open your eye to a lot of things that you can utilize to your advantage in the business. Global bonus, because the time my 3rd month in the business, I hit silver. The income I had, it blew my mind like this. It blew my mind. That is the time that the entrepreneurship bulb lit in my head. It lit in my head. That was the time that the income I had was about $1,000. It was more than around $1,500 that time. Okay, around 6,000 Ghana cedi that time. By now, because of the dollar rate, it would have been $1,000. Now, that income, that 6,000 cedis or $1,000, I know in naira it will be around 45,000 naira, 450,000 or 470,000 naira, something like that, right? So that was my dream income at my job, and it would have taken me 20 good years to get there. It would have taken me 20 good years to get $1,000 at my job. I don't know about you on this call. I don't know about your dream income, how long it will take you to get there, but that was my future. And when I saw Max International Plan, I realized that it will not take me even 10 years. Even if it takes me 10 years to get there, 10 and 20 years, which one is good? And I was not going to borrow huge sum of money to pay school fees to get a certificate. That doesn't guarantee a job. But many of us go through those things. And after 4 years, after we complete NYSC or national service, We go around with our CVs, and it becomes a public document. Your CV, that's a private thing, now becomes a public document. Some of these things are happening. We know people who are going through the same thing. Maybe there's someone watching this video also going through the same thing. There is potential here. That is why we don't have to sleep on this opportunity. Let's not sleep on this opportunity. Let's not lack focus, because lack of focus is also another mistake, very big mistake. Focus on what you have. Focus on how you are going to change people's life with what we are doing. The other mistake that a lot of people make is not plugging into the system. How do you avoid this mistake? By plugging into the system. We are doing conference calls like this, Zoom calls or free conference call or webinars. You are not plugging in. You are not connected to your team leader, bronze, silver, gold. You are not connected to them on social media. We put you on WhatsApp group, then you leave because you are a busy person. You don't want the messages popping up, so you leave the group. You can mute it. This WhatsApp group is our classroom. That is how you get the information that can help you hit bronze. We put you on the group and you left, and you are there complaining, I'm not hitting bronze. The bronze is not hitting. What will help you hit bronze is what was put on the group. You were not there. Some of us too, we don't read the messages. The message will pile on, the green will pile, the green thing will pile on to 1,000. And you click that green and the group will open, then you go back and the messages have cleared. And you say, we have cleared the message, then we are happy. You don't know what you have cleared. Knowledge that would have helped you transform your business is what you have cleared. So let's not do that. Plug yourself into the system. If we have physical event, online event, and you are available, try and attend these trainings. Some of them are BUM's training. You keep learning, we keep growing, we keep developing ourselves so that we have more knowledge in our business and to perfect what we are doing in this business. The other mistake that is actually deadly and can kill your business is pride and ego. Pride and ego. You can always kill your business. You can always kill your business. Some of us, we hit small rank, maybe prime one, then we become like this. You have signed 5 people, you are boss. So we go on success coma. We are there and we are changing remote, switching channel. We are waiting for our people to also do their 555. We are not respecting team members. Maybe you have, because you have hit bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or diamond, because you have some money, because you bought a new car, it has entered your head and you are not respecting people. Grown-ups are in your business, people that you need to respect. Because of this small money you receive, you are not respecting anybody. Let's be very mindful and conscious about it. I'll tell you a very small story, okay? So there's an animal, it's a rabbit, okay? There's a rabbit and there's a bull. This rabbit had a problem. The rabbit was a talkative. There was a bull. The bull doesn't talk. And there was another animal. Forgotten what animal it was. So name animal, whatever animal it is. Okay, so just picture that animal. That animal that cannot fly. So which animal cannot fly? That animal cannot climb a tall tree. Okay, now the bull, we all know bull. This bull was sitting by a tree. Okay, the bull was sitting by a tree. Then the animal that cannot climb the tree, let's say it's a bird that is now growing or something like that, or let's say it's a sheep, those small sheeps. Okay. I don't know how they call it. If you went to good school and you know how they call small sheep, you can type it in the comment section. Depends on which school you went to. You can know the name of the small sheep. Okay, I know small dogs are puppies. What's the name of a small sheep? So this small sheep wanted to climb a tree. Then it went to where the bull is. The rabbit was saying there's bullshit there. The bull has shut there. So you shouldn't step on it. And it was hard. So the sheep said, oh, it's hard. So let me stand on it. And the sheep was standing on it. Small sheep. You see how cute they are. They're standing on the hard, the bull's shut, the BS, So what happened was that the sheep wanted to climb the tree. It realized that the shit of the bull was a lot. Forgive me for that language I'm using, okay? I'm just telling a story here. Now the sheep piled a lot of the bull's shank, okay? And it became a little taller. and the sheep hopped on it, and it was able to get closer to the tree. Then he piled another one. Then he hopped on it again, and he went to the other branch of the tree. So the sheep was there, and it was dancing and making, and the rabbit was saying, "Stop singing, stop dancing. We are quiet here. Let's have our peace." From where? From where? No one knows. Then a very deadly animal, a prey, came for the sheep, ate it, beat its neck here, and sent it away into the bush. What is the moral of the story? Anyone knows the moral of the story? You can type it in the comment section. Anyone knows the moral of the story? Okay, let me just save your time. The moral of the story is that BS can get you to the top, but it cannot help you stay there. Bullshit can help you get to the top, but it cannot help you stay there. Very deadly mistake that we all make is building our business with the bad ethical practices. It is very sad when you see people who have huge potential in our business stealing people's prospect, saying things that are not in the comp plan just to convince someone to join the business. At the end of the day, the person realizes that's not the case. Stealing people's products, bullying your team members, all those things will get you to the top. It might get you to the top, but it will not help you stay there. At the end of the day, you might lose everything that you have built in our Max International business. You might lose every single thing. So let's be very careful of what we have. Let's be very careful. We have a huge potential in our hand. We can change a lot of people's life. We need to build our business with the best ethical practices. Whether you're doing a presentation, whether someone's prospect, you don't have to confuse someone or talk bad about another person to be able to get glory in the face of that prospect so that you can steal them for yourself. Because all these things, there's karma. What you do is what comes back to you. You throw the ball to hit them, well, it will come back to you. Maybe the time it's coming back, you'll not be aware. It's come and hit your right eye. So it's very important. The last advice that I'll give all of us watching this video as a bonus advice is be careful. There will always be negative people. Whether you are a prospect, you've not joined Max, there will be negative people. Whether you are a crown, diamond, bronze, silver, gold, whatever rank you are, there will always be negative people. Bronze, someone will come to you even before you join Max. Someone will say, "Oh, this business doesn't pay. It's lying. They are lying. Nothing is in it. They don't pay. Blah blah blah." So much negativity to the point that my own uncle told me that our family, we are not born to be rich. He told me this business is for the rich people, people who have money. Those are the people who do this business. It shocked me. Then I told him that I am also going to be rich with this opportunity. My own friends told me that the business, they will never pay me. It's a scam. It's not real. Then I joined and I was paid. And they were saying, "Oh, you see those pictures in the office, your picture will never be there some." Then my picture got there after I hit bronze. They were saying, "You see those travel, the company is sending people, you will never travel some. They will just be taking your money." Then I hit bronze. I hit silver. Then I was traveling. I hit gold. I went out of Ghana, went to Mauritius Island in Chandrani Beach Resort. You can Google it. It was a beautiful place. I took pictures and then people were talking. My friends were, "Oh, it's just travel that you people can be traveling. You can buy a car." I came back. I was able to hit platinum. I bought my first car. People were still talking, "You can't do anything. It's only car that you buy. Go and do donations. Sponsor people. Go to children's home. Do donations. Do this." I was doing it. I was not posting, but since they were saying I should do, I did, and I posted one of them that I went to do. Then my negative friends came back again. "Show off. These Max people, you are just showing off. If you are doing good, just do. You don't have to come and post." So the point here is that you can never please people. You can never please people. Before I joined, they were negative. Even now, they are still negative. They will tell you to go and buy aeroplane. They will say car is not enough. Go and buy aeroplane. You will buy the aeroplane. They will still say that it is not enough. Go and buy a country. You buy country. They will tell you to buy the whole world, that it is not enough for them. So you can never convince people. Be careful. Negative people will always be there. Be truthful to what you are building. Believe in Max International vision that you can change your life and the life of your family members. I know it has been a very beautiful evening. I thank you so much for joining us today on our Zoom presentation. I don't know the time you'll be watching this video, whether it's a recording on YouTube that you are watching. Thank you so much. Whoever invited you to see it, get back to the person, and the person can change your life through this business. You yourself can change your life through our Max International business, or someone you know can change their life. If you are an associate and you're also watching this, there's hope. Believe Max International. Believe what you have. Wow. NEPA just took my light, or ECG. We call it ECG in Ghana. It just took my light, but we are still on. Can you all hear me? Hello?
Thank you so much, Wapmaster. You have really
All
made
right,
our
guys.
day.
Sorry, what took my light?
All right, I'm back.
In Ghana, we call it
Okay.
ECG. So ECG took my light, but fortunately, I have a backup. So I had to switch to my smaller MiFi. So we are back. So thank you so much. If you are watching this video, I know that you are going to transform your life with our Max International opportunity. A lot of lives are going to be transformed because you are seeing this video today. Don't underestimate what you are doing. Don't never let anybody break your heart in a business. Never let anybody let you destroy your potential at Max International. This is huge. Our business is huge. You can transform your life with our Max International opportunity. Stay hopeful. Believe in what we are doing. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep learning. Keep growing, and always find help. And if you are looking for help, or if you want help, be willing to lift a finger. If you are not willing to lift a finger or your hand, nobody will know that you are drowning. If you are drowning, you need to lift your finger and shout and shout. Someone will come and rescue you or help you recover. So, guys, it has been an amazing evening. Thank you all for staying with us and allowing us to your homes this evening to also speak to you. It has been a blessing. Thank you, Emmanuel Rubinson. God bless you.
Thank you so
Love you
much.
all.
Thank you so much, boss. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful night. It's been a wonderful night. Well, maybe we can take question, 2, 3 questions. We'll call it a day. If we have associates or guests, maybe we'll take one question from associates and 1 or 2 from the guests.
All right. If
Any
anyone
question,
has a
please?
question, they can type it in the comment section. I know that you guys have had a lot of value today. Thank you very much. All right. Anyone has a question? Anyone has a question? Okay, so if there's no question, I know that you've enjoyed our session today, and you've been blessed by it. Stay in touch with your team leaders. You can also reach me anywhere on social media. My name is Wapmaster on Facebook, and then Wapmaster William Shima or William Shima, anything. Instagram to the same thing, Wapmaster GH, and then on YouTube. So our light is back. So I say stay in touch and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Congratulations to all of you all for staying true to the end of this training. All right. We thank you all. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robinson. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you, Wapmaster. Bye.
All right. Let's see.